2023 presidential election. Tinubu to announce defection to SDP soon. Sources review. Welcome to the news and please subscribe to our channel. To get notified when we post hot juicy news update, please click on the notification bell. Ahead of APC primaries, there are indications that Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu will decamp to the Social Democratic Party SDP soon. Reality is dawning on Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu that a surprise might erupt in the forthcoming primaries of the All Progressives Congress, and to forestall the unthinkable, the strongman of Lagos politics had prepared a plan B for himself to enable him actualize his age-long dream of becoming the president of Nigeria come 2023, inside sources said. There have already been reports that certain prominent members of President Muhammadu Buhari's cabinet are opposed to Tinubu's presidential ambitions and have urged the president against supporting the embattled APC leader. The newsguru.com gathered that Tinubu's decision to join the SDP was backed by a recent revelation as well as the outcome of yesterday's meeting with other presidential candidates in the Southwest. There were also speculations that Tinubu may have also influenced the announced defection of Abdul Mumin Jibrin, his campaign group director general. I have done my best for APC. It is time to move on. By the grace of God, I will announce the new party I'll be joining in 24 hours. More information will be forthcoming, he said. Despite the fact that Jibrin is yet to announce his next political party, his defection increased rumors about Tinubu's likely defection, which is happening sooner than we imagined, according to insiders. To be or not to be, Tinubu's purported defection has now dominated discussion in several quarters, especially after none of the aspirants agreed to the subject of a consensus candidate when it was raised by one of the conveners during yesterday's meeting of Southwest presidential ticket contenders. However, it was learned that Tinubu intended to test the waters with a governorship race in Ekiti on June 18, 2022. He had to move off his tactics due to the reluctance of the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) to modify the presidential primary timetable. INEC, in a press statement, had insisted that the commission would on no account shift the deadline originally announced for primaries, and this has thrown political parties, especially the People's Democratic Party (PDP) and the ruling All Progressive Congress (APC) in a state of disarray ever since. Well, what do we have here? This is also likely a rumor. We don't know for sure if this is what is going to happen. But like I always say, I prefer to watch and see how things unfold. But would you blame Tinubu for defecting? No. According to him, he has given his all or his best in APC. And it's just like you're planting a seed, or you planted a seed, and in your mind you know that this seed should germinate it should die, germinate, and start bearing, at least that's showing sign of growth within this particular time and this particular time. And then, you water this, you give it everything, you make sure you put in all your effort into this plant. And at the end of the day, the plant does not grow. What do? Sometimes at the end of the day, you don't even start blaming the plant. You take away the plant. You try to find a better environment and you put that plant. And if the plant blossom there, that is where you're going to leave it, right? That is exactly what Tinubu is going to do with this is recent defection announcement. But like I said earlier on, it's not yet certain if he's going to, defect or not. But we're going to see how things are playing out. Because recently I heard that the APC, whom we thought was going to be zoning the presidential ticket to the south, is no longer doing that, which calls for great concern. Because what this means is that they might pick, they might pick a northerner, which is what is going on. Rumors are going on that at the end of the day, a northerner might be fielded, and and it does not sound well. It does not sit well. I don't think it is only even Tinubu and his what's it called, and his MDG that is going to be defecting. If the news we are getting is actually true, believe you me, at the end of the day, it's not only going to be Tinubu that will move. Other members of the party will move. I'm just here thinking out loud, thinking I wanted to scream out. So those who defected recently from PDP to APC because of a presidential ambition, I don't know what to tell to them. I don't know what to tell them this time around. I don't know what to say to them. Yes, they defected from the PDP to the APC, but I hope that, okay, if I go to the APC, they're going to, give me what I request and give me what I request and give me what I want. In fact, some of them were lured thereby. Don't worry, just cross over. You're going to be given the same, if you come in and they're doing the presidential election, if you want to be the president, you can also contest, They're giving that impression, and man, and they cross-carpeted. Somebody now like this particular man, the governor of Ebonyi State, Devomahi, who was how do I put it now? Who he was lured into APC. Yes, he was lured into APC. He left PDP self. PDP almost even rubbished him and ended his tenure in governorship till he now had to do something about it. Well, we're going to watch and see how things unfold. It is getting really, really interesting. It is getting hotter by the day. And I tell you, it will indeed show it will show how far some people can go. Well, Nigerians, I believe at this point we are not going to be feeding for any we're not going to be feeding for a candidate that is more popular or party. We're going to be feeding for a candidate that is competent, that has something for equity, fairness, and justice. Okay, on this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come here next time, enjoy the rest of the day.